You know, when I was a GW lad, I always questioned why VTubers did the things that they do. You got like an anime character basically moving on the screen, just talking to the viewers. I always wondered, why did they do that? I used to just think that them niggas probably ugly as fuck. But you know, the more I got older, I really started to think about it and I started to respect them more. You know, some people just want to, you know, protect their actual identity, or some people just, you know, want to, you know, play behind a persona, a character that they like, you know, a cool design and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it just gives me something to goon to. And I was just like, okay, cool. You know, I respect this. This is awesome. You know what I'm saying? So over time, I basically, you know, I started to accept VTubing more, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when I was growing up, most times I was watching like people who showed their face on webcams, or people that didn't even show any kind of face at all, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, people were still out willing to, you know, show what they looked like. Like, you know, I used to watch a lot of Combiner Monty 456, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, he would sometimes pop out with the webcam every now and then, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know, I started to respect the VTubers a lot. You know, I kind of just accepted it and understood why they do it, because there's a lot of reasons to it. It's just becoming older, you know what I'm saying? So of course your mind opens up some more and stuff like that. Not only that, I do follow some artists on Twitch, you know what I'm saying? I like, you know, watching small artists draw and stuff like that, seeing their techniques and shit. And just so happens that a lot of them are also VTubers, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's all game and stuff like that. But who would have thought that one of the biggest Twitch streamers would have been a VTuber? So everybody knows Ironmouse, you know what I'm saying? If you do like watch Twitch, that you wouldn't know Ironmouse. If you don't use internet, which is understandable, then you wouldn't know Ironmouse, which is okay. You're really not missing out on shit, for real, right? So streamer rewards happened not long ago, right? And there's a whole lot of shit I want to talk about the streamer rewards, bro. But you know what? I'm gonna just be picky as fuck and just pick whatever I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Ironmouse was there, and she even had like some kind of like live performance, like stage show or something like that, with her character like doing whatever was going on. I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to that and shit like that. But basically, right? She was in like this iPad thing, I guess, right? Which is funny to say, but she was in this iPad thing, right? And she got approached by two streamers, Ray and Rakai. Now, I have a lot of things to say about them, especially Rakai, but this video is not specifically about Rakai. Rakai, this is a whole case on its own. Ray, I don't know about Ray, but I'm gonna just play the clip for y'all, and then, you know what I'm saying, y'all can just get the context real quick.
What's the word? Oh, what's the word?
Hey, Ironmouse!
How you doing? Post me? Oh, wait, where you at?
What?
Where you at?
I'm at my house.
Oh, okay.
Ironmouse, you are a legend! Yo!
Haha!
Thank you.
What's up?
What's up?
Wait, quick question. Neymar, I don't feel me.
Yeah,
Neymar,
no questions out of you today.
Yeah.
No questions out of you.
Yeah.
Ask me anything you want.
Okay, bet.
Okay, I got a question.
How you look in real life?
Whoa. That is
I don't look in
everything?
real life.
Yeah.
Oh, ugly. That's why I'm a VTuber, duh.
Ah, you're right.
I got a question. Are you black or white?
I'm Latino. I'm Puerto Rican.
Whoa! Caloque.
Is Peanut technically a VTuber or not?
Am I technically a
No,
VTuber?
Peanut.
Oh, man, he's a fucking VTuber. What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So as you can see, shit all handy dandy, you know what I'm saying? Ray and Rakai probably being the most respectful that they have ever been, you know? Saw her on the little iPad screen, and it was just like, oh shit, that's Ironmouse, bro. That's one of the biggest VTubers ever, bro. Let's go chat with her real quick, right? They had like no ill intentions, bro. They generally pulled up, and it was just like, oh, okay, let's converse with her, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that's what they did. And as you can see, like Ray was even hesitant to ask his first question, you know what I'm saying, like where he at or what he looked like. But I want you to keep in mind what she said, bro. Ask anything you want. Okay, that means that she consents to whatever question that they're basically about to ask. And you know what he asked was simple questions like, oh, like you have an idea of, you can tell us what you look like or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, because let's be real, I mean, if you're a VTuber, obviously you're gonna get that question like, oh, what do you look like? Especially if you're the biggest one, you know you're gonna get questions like, oh, what do you look like? It's just something that I feel like comes with the territory. But even Agent was pulling up, you know what I'm saying? Agent, my goat, he even pulled up. You know, they were being respectful. They was having a dandy time. And it looked like Ironmouse was hanging with them. Ironmouse was cool with them, you know what I'm saying? So everything seemed all cool, right? So when I'm chilling, right? And I'm hearing this shit. about like, oh, the shit that happened with Kai, Ray, and Ironmouse, man. Oh, I'm hearing shit about it. I'm like, what the fuck could be going on? So when I look it up and I see this is the clip niggas was talking about, I refuse to believe it. Because this is the most calm shit ever, bro. Has to be the most tame shit that Ray and Rakai could have ever been in any kind of drama that Ironmouse has been in. Because this is such a tame thing, right? So, because right now it's tame so far, but now we're going to get to the response from Ironmouse that made it the big drama that it was. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna play that clip for y'all.
I also saw a tweet about me talking to Rakai and Ray. And a lot of people were saying that I'm basically trying to appeal to people, appease people, fit in with people, you know, I'm bending over backwards for people, which that is so untrue. You have no idea what I went through in that moment. So let me explain to you. I'm trying to be nice to everybody, and I'm trying to be respectful to everyone. I'm here with Rob, and we're walking, getting ready to go to our seats, and I get rushed by Rakai and Ray. I will tell you 100%, I was very uncomfortable to the point where I was shaking because I already knew that I was going to get asked something terrible. I knew that they were going to say something rude to me. I've been in this game for multiple years and I've been doing this for a long time. When a person asks me a stupid question, I give them a stupid answer. They asked me what I look like, so I gave them the dumbest answer that I could give them. I was incredibly uncomfortable. I wanted to get out of there. I did not want to talk to them because I knew they were going to ask me very invasive questions. And I was trying to be cordial. I was trying to be nice. It wasn't me trying to appease anybody. It was just me answering in a stupid fashion to get them to leave me alone.
This has to be the most like craziest say to something like that. She's over here talking about how Rakai and Ray made her uncomfortable. This gotta be some hating ass shit. I'm not gonna lie to you all. My lips are low-key chapped. Let me get some Vaseline, you know what I'm saying? So, oh no, wrong shit, you know, get some Vaseline, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your lips are moist, you know what I'm saying? You know, I saw a study that, you know, your lips have like, basically have like no moisture in this shit. So that's why niggas tend to like lick their lips in the cold and stuff like that. It is pretty cold out here in Virginia, you know, the weather be inconsistent and shit. So of course I gotta get me some Vaseline, you know what I'm saying? Stay cool, you know what I'm saying? Who's calling my fucking shit? But basically, she's over here saying that she got rushed by Rakai and Ray and stuff like that. Rakai and Ray, just saying that shit like so many times. Rakai and Ray, Rakai and Ray, Rakai and Ray. It's just us. Too many RAs, man, in my shits. But she was talking about how she was getting like rushed and shit like that. Like they're oppressing her and something like that. Like, dude, you are like in like if you saw in the previous clip, like you're basically in an iPad on a stand. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have your webcam off or nothing. Like, obviously, bro, people are going to assume that, okay, you know, you're free to talk. You know what I'm saying? You're pretty much open. So saying that you're rushed is already kind of crazy and stuff like that. She also said this shit. Let's get to it real quick.
I wanted to get out of there. I did not want to.
Wanted to get out of there. Dude, you could have. Look. You see how my screen's on? You know what I'm saying? You want to get out of there? This is what you do. You ready? Nah. Let me put my full cam on. You feeling uncomfortable, right? This is what you do. You're gone. That's how you get out. Okay, but let me get back to what I wanted to see.
I already knew that I was gonna get asked something terrible. I knew that they were gonna say something rude to me.
What was terrible that they asked? What was rude that they asked? They said she also asked them something invasive. Listen, that's why I made y'all remember. She said ask anything you want. Now, you can say she was uncomfortable, but this should not have made her as comfortable as she's claiming to be. Ironmouse, you are the biggest VTuber. Niggas are going to ask what you look like. Niggas are always gonna ask questions. Like, what are you trying to say?
I've been in this game for multiple years, and I've been doing this for a long time.
So why are you acting the way that you do? You know that this is gonna come with the territory, but what they did was completely harmless, and you're making it sound as crazy as you needed it to be. Like, you're saying they made me feel uncomfortable, they made me feel visibly shaken, when literally you had no reason to. I just feel like, listen. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. But I feel like this might be racially charged. I'm just saying, bro. You see a black guy coming in, you see an Asian guy coming in, they see a taller black nigga with dreads pulling up, bro. Her ass probably was scared, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Once again, I don't want to be that guy. But there's no reason to make you feel uncomfortable like that when niggas ask the tamest of questions that even your fans be asking. I'm just saying, bro. Probably saw a black dude pull it up. Hey. Probably saw an Asian that you know hangs out with black dudes pulling up. Hey. You probably got scared like shit, huh? You got that scared. I don't even know how you move it in IRL, bro. If them niggas gonna press up on you. Like, I know she has like a condition that basically makes her like basically stay at home and shit like that. But I feel like she still gets IRL interactions and stuff like that. Apparently Ironmouse has a daughter. I don't know how true this is, but you know, you have a daughter. I feel like you interact with her. You also have like doctors. I feel like you also interact with them and also have, you know, regular normal conversations with doctors and stuff like that. And I know you still have family anyway to have these normal conversations. So I can't feel like this makes you social. So I can't feel like you're socially awkward even with your condition, because I know you still have people in your circle. You know what I'm saying? She seems to enjoy her life and stuff like that from what I've seen and stuff like that. So literally there was no reason to act the way she does other than just like some kind of racial bias. Once again, I don't want to be that guy, but from the way it's looking, there's no reason why he should have been moving like this, twin. Now, everybody has been on Ironmouse's ass, you know, since then, basically, because she really didn't need to make it the way that she made it seem to be. They even had Ray apologize to her, and even though he said he apologized to her, he said himself that he doesn't want anything to do with Ironmouse at that point. Like, he basically got that girl blacklisted on his mind at this point, because this is a very bad look. I've seen other VTubers basically like talking about like, yeah, like what Ironmouse did is like weird as hell. Like, she did not need to talk the way that they did. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's Ironmouse.
Look, like, oh, this is loud. That was very loud. That was very loud.
Oh, okay.
Like, let's go through the clip one more time. Like, she seems chilling. Like, I'm Latino, I'm Puerto Rican. Like, okay, cool. Like, that's not gonna dox you, bro. That's not invasion of your privacy. Like, niggas be so like secure of their identity that they generally think like saying the littlest of information is gonna get them doxxed. Like, oh yeah, like let's say I was like a VTuber or something like that, and a nigga asked me my eye color is less like, and they guess like, oh, Denzel, are your eyes black? I'm gonna be like, how does he know? Like, no, I'm not gonna act like that, dude, because that's such minor information. That doesn't invade your privacy, bro. That's not medical records that's just being dropped out like that, bro. Your date of birth isn't gonna dox you, bro. Where you were born is not gonna dox you, bro. What state you live in is not gonna dox you necessarily. It doesn't. Like, you're chilling, so talking about like it's invasive and shit like that, like, bro, that doesn't matter. Like, that doesn't affect you at all, and you're taking it way seriously that it needed to be, for real. I don't even know what he said in Spanish, bro. I saw this one video, it made me cry, bro. This video had me geeking, bro.
It's so uncomfortable, even though I'm on my iPad in bed hundreds of miles away from them.
Ironmouse, me and Ray just think you're such a legend. It's an honor to meet you.
I was shaking so much. I didn't know if they had weapons or something. I just threw the iPad on the ground and cracked the screen open. I was so scared.
So me and Ray were just wondering, what do you...
Bro, why is she moving like that, bro? That's true, no pressure. They were chilling, bro. They were being as respectful as anybody has honestly ever seen them to be, bro. Rakai and Ray are like the most reckless niggas on Twitch, and this is probably the tamest that they will ever be on the cam, bro. And you're acting like this shit. She even said in the video, like, I knew they were gonna ask me something stupid. So, like, yeah, everybody knows you're gonna act like they're fucking stupid, dude. It's Ray and Rakai, bro. They're always on that stupid shit, so you know about them. You definitely know about them. And you still gave them the free ball to ask whatever question they want, and you're acting the way you fucking do. Obviously, this is a very exaggerated video, but it's still true. She made it look like something that it really didn't need to be, bro. And that's just the thing. You know what I'm saying? I just think this is a situation That Ironmouse, you need to lock in. Now, obviously, I don't think this is gonna hurt her career. I think Ironmouse is still gonna be big. I've seen niggas make thumbnails and pictures and shit like that. Oh, a downfall of Ironmouse. No, dude, that's not gonna ruin her career. But it's something that needs to be addressed. How she handled this situation that shouldn't even have to be a situation in the first place is kind of insane. You kind of need to stop victimizing yourself, man. I know niggas want to be victims and have stories to tell, but this just wasn't one of them, man. It just wasn't. Yeah, so basically, she kind of made herself look bad, especially in this WL community and shit like that. I don't even know what, I mean, I guess she'll be in the VTubing community and stuff like that, but a lot of niggas has been on her ass recently. I've never seen, it's funny because I've never seen so many black content creators get on a VTuber's ass. This is actually crazy. They actually made people side with Rakai. How do you make people side on Rakai? Grown niggas. I never thought I would have to be on Rakai's side, but this is insane. This is genuinely insane. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that this was not a possibility that I thought I could ever have, but Ironmouse genuinely made it possible. So I have to give her a clap. I have to. I'm proud of you, Ironmouse. I never thought that you, of all people, would actually make me end up on Rakai's side. Once again, I will make a video about him. It's just looking at that nigga is uncomfortable, man. It's just a difficult thing to think about, man. That guy is just a bot. But yeah, basically, I just wanted to make something small for the meantime. I gotta get back on this YouTube shit anyway. So yeah, Ironmouse, you need to lock in. You can do better than that. You definitely need to be like more mature about this shit. You probably are a very mature like woman and stuff like that, but you was definitely not mature about this. And you better like. Actually, you can't even address this anymore because at this point, because if niggas are gonna accuse you of this being racially charged or something like that, bro, and you try to say anything about it, you know it's gonna look bad anyway, bro. It's a double-edged sword, so you just gotta be quiet about this and just let this shit die at that point. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, because you kind of cooked yourself here. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, that's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Some quick little video, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, not a good look for the VTubing community. Yeah. One thing I always thought about VTubers too is just like, you know, oh shit. Fuck, man, the sweaty pits showed up again. Sorry, guys, I was busy today, okay? I should really stop wearing gray shirts. But, you know, I be seeing, like, these VTubers and stuff like that, and they be hella expressive, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, how they be like IRL, bro? I be seeing these VTubers moving like this shit like that. I'm like, holy shit, niggas are active, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, these are the most expressive motherfuckers I've ever seen, bro. I really want to know how they move in IRL, bro. And you know, that's why niggas ask the question, you know? Y'all do some things, and it's like, niggas just like, oh wow, I wonder if they're like this in person, you know what I'm saying? So you can't blame these people for asking you these invasive questions, okay? That's just a normal thing. That's just a normal thing. That's just how humans work, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why, you know, Dream did what he did, you know? Like, even though he wasn't a VTuber per se, he was still like a content creator that hid behind like a mask or like a brand or something like that, you can say, right? But, you know, he knew that he wanted to do more and stuff like that, so that's why he made the face reveal that he did, and niggas fried him for it. But I can understand why he did it, you know, because if you're gonna be a big like content creator who doesn't show off his face, even though you're very big, you're still very limited on like what you can do. And I can understand why some people, you know, have to fold and basically like pop out with the face reveal, so therefore they can really do much more that they wanted to do. I can understand that, even though this probably isn't Ironmouse's case in this situation. I'm just yapping at this point, but you know, it's just something that, you know, I'd be thinking about and stuff like that. I was just like, what if I was one of those people? I was just like, damn, bro, I really be doing all these things, but it's just like, I want to do more, because when you get big, you want to do more, you know what I'm saying? But there's some things that, you know, hold you back, and sometimes you just, if you really want to achieve that dream, you really gotta like let it go, you know what I'm saying? It's just something else that I was really thinking about, like on some real nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I gotta say, you know what I'm saying? Ironmouse, be better.